Oh God! This is getting worse. I know, it's that stupid review we did of lightweight punchy World War II game, Memoir 44 last month. It was good! I know it was good, but it's drawn too much attention and now we're lit up like a Christmas tree out here. Too young to die. It's too soon. We haven't even beaten ghost stories on the easiest difficulty yet. Yeah. Whatever happens here, whatever happens today, we have to prepare ourselves for the fact that that may never occur. Oh God, we just don't have the firepower for this. Wait, look, someone's signalling. Gee, you're right. Who is it? I can't quite make them out. It's the Memoir 44 Eastern Front expansion. It's the Russians. We're saved. Memoir 44 is a tightly wound little blitzkrieg of a board game. We said so last month on our review. Pits one of you as the Allies and one of you as the Nazis across a string of World War II scenarios, ranging from a few infantry taking pot shots at each other, right up to a fully fledged tank battle on Paris. Some tabletop war games can be more like trench warfare in that they're slow, mentally taxing, and your foot might have fallen off by the time you finished. But Memoir 44 slices through all that turgidity like a bayonet and zooms along like one of those Nazi motorcycles with sidecars you might see in an Indiana Jones film. It does that because of these order cards, which only allow you to move a couple of units in one area of the board at any time, and these dice. No looking up long reams of tables to try and find out whether you've killed something. Just roll a picture of it and you've done your job. So, what happens when you've played the base game to death and fancy a new challenge? Well, publisher Days of Wonder have released more than a dozen expansions over the past 10 years, all designed to try and launch a surgical strike on your wallet. They range from desert warfare and air attacks all the way through to the Pacific Front and winter campaigns. Eastern Front is the first standalone pack that actually gives you new soldiers to stick in your sweaty paws. Here it is! Well, not this, this is just an empty box. This is Stalingrad. This is the scene of one of 8 new missions included in the game, alongside a bunch of Russian infantry, tanks and artillery, and a load of new wintry terrain bits, representing ruins and factories and ravines and trenches and all sorts. You also get a bunch of special rules for bonkers things like Finnish ski troops, as well as more recognisable stuff like minefields and snipers. It's here that I've got my only real criticism. You see, this game comes with the special rules for things like cavalry and camouflage and infantry stopping dragon's teeth that prevent your little guys from moving around. Search through these missions that come with the game though for camouflage, say, and ironically you won't be able to find it. That's because those things are used in other expansions that also have Eastern Front campaigns, which means you need this box to be able to do those missions in those boxes. I mean, I understand that Days of Wonder as a publisher wants to try and entice you into buying more expansions, and that's fine, but to give you a brand new box of shiny things and introduce these cool new rules and then you find out that you can't actually use them straight away? I mean, how hard would it have been to include one of each of those things in some of the missions in this book? Bad form, Days of Wonder. That's a pretty minor blot on an otherwise excellent school report for Eastern Front though. It's a sharp extension to the base game which cranks up the strategy a notch or two, and it's just right for boosting the complexity once you've had a good run at the base game scenarios. So we thought, rather than just gassing away about how good the expansion is, we would show you. I've donned my stylish greatcoat and Russian red beret to step into the boots of the defenders of Stalingrad, who are going to try and stop the Nazis, who are going to be commanded by Gavin, who's found himself a musty green jacket somewhere that he thinks passes for military garb. It doesn't. We will not be showing you the whole game because that'll take far too long. We're going to stick to the big dice rolls, the large cards getting played, and the real gambles that both of us are going to try and take in order to win this game. It's mid-October 1942 in northern Stalingrad, and the Soviets have been dug in for 3 months trying to keep the ever-increasing Nazi forces out of the city. I've got infantry, I've got a couple of tanks, I've got some artillery here as well, and I've even got a couple of snipers. ready to beat back the German assault, but behind that railroad embankment sits an enormous force of Nazis ready to just burst forward and take these factories we've defended for so long. I'm outnumbered and I'm spread thin. The only thing I've got going for me is that I'm already dug into these ruins and behind these sandbags, which will make my brave soldiers harder for the Nazis to shift. These infantry at the front are absolute sitting ducks. It can't possibly last long before laying down their lives for the motherland, but the more I look at the board, the more I think having them there might just be the key to winning the battle. I need to keep Gavin out of these factories at the bottom. If he overcomes all the obstacles down the flanks and manages to surge his way around the edges, then I have got serious problems. I'm going to lose these victory points, these strong victory points that all these places represent. If I can just tempt him to push down the middle instead, making him sort of wind his way between these obstacles and past or even through these minefields while I'm shooting at him the entire time, then I might just pull this off. My major worry is all of these tanks. If he gets those out early and he powers down the sides and into my half of the board, then I think they're going to be speaking German in Stalingrad in no time at all. Here he is. Here's Gav sporting what he's calling his Nazi jacket, which is musty is the word, isn't it?
It's not the jacket, it's me trying not to do a German accent. That is the most difficult thing in this room.
Nice. What's happening, Gav?
I'm about to destroy you. Pincer move.
Oh my god. So that's 2 units up each flank, which is pretty significant. Okay, fine.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Because I'm not.
So you're still fully behind the hills, aren't you? Like, you know, we're 3 turns in now, I should add, so not a lot of action. You've lost a load of troops to an airstrike. I then lost a load of troops at the back to another airstrike because you counterattacked, but there's just been the odd pot shot up until now, so...
Yeah. Sounded a bit like you were dissing my gameplay in there.
No, not in the slightest. It's been very impressive.
So I'm going to obviously get these out.
Hooray! So this is a huge unit of...
This is my 4 tanks. They're going to storm over the hill.
Yeah.
They're going to smash this wire out the way.
How? As if it wasn't even there.
1, 2, 3.
That's a minefield next to them, this bit here. But as long as they don't go
shoot.
into it. Yep.
And I'm going to move these engineers.
Yep. So these guys basically throw bombs and blow stuff up, and they ignore any sort of terrain that your troops are in.
I'm going to start off with the artillery.
Yes, which are really good.
I'm going to go for these guys.
Right, fire away. So they can shoot over that hill because they're artillery, and they ignore cover. So it's just roll the dice and see if you can roll any pictures of little men. How are you doing it over here?
Come on, men.
Make people see
grenades. I'll re-roll that one.
Okay, go on.
That's good though, one definitely dead.
Tank. Okay, cool. So you kill one guy. Well, he's dead.
Sight.
And then the other thing you're doing is over here, these tanks. Tanks not particularly good at assaulting people in cities and villages.
Totally forgot about that.
Oh, there's only one guy in this square because he is a sniper, which means he's incredibly hard to kill. And he can also shoot a long way.
So I only get 1.
Yeah.
And I need to get a grenade to kill him. Fine, I'm just going to go for these guys here.
Yep, sure. Where are you rolling?
Can I start again?
No.
I'm going to roll in the same
Definitely not.
place. Same place.
Oh, literally the same place. No, that basically, you don't get anything for that. So, yeah, good.
Turn the camera up. Mike, can you explain to me what just happened?
Yes, I can. Victory for Mother Russia!
You literally told me not to do any accents.
I told you not to do the accents. I'm allowed to do them. It's up until this point. This is what we're on turn 3 now. It's just been a little bit of pot shots and stuff, and nothing has really happened. But these guys, it turns out, were super special behind enemy lines. I don't know, supermen, which means they get a chance to move a load of squares, roll a load of dice, and then move another load of squares back to wherever they want to, really. So basically what's happened is they did a sneak attack into a minefield, blew up an entire unit of German engineers, and now they've run off back into these ruins where they're nice and safe.
How many rolls did it take you to destroy 4 units? 4 pieces?
One.
One roll.
Just did it. Just roll 4 dice. Roll the right thing on every single dice. Oh my god! I almost did it again. I'm using up all my good dice rolls. That is. I mean, it seemed like much, but that's a real blow this early. So let's see what Gavin the Nazi can claw back on his next turn. It's the 4th hour of the Nazi assault. Gav's still overcoming the stench of being 2 points down, and also the stench of the jacket that he's wearing, to 3 points down.
Yep.
Oh yeah, shit. I haven't updated it. Yeah, okay, fine, 3 points down. But you've just done something pretty special, pretty clever, haven't you? What's going on?
Oh, couldn't tell. Shit.
An enemy cat is on the table.
You ruin everything. Get off. Attack.
Okay, so that's I'll probably cut that in post.
I played the massive cat card.
Oh, no, actually, that says infantry assault.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's also quite good though, right?
Instead. Can I start by saying Guten Tag, mein Fräulein? Because you did an accent.
You said you weren't going to. Gav, you promised me. It's okay to do a Russian accent.
You did one. Anyway, mein Fräulein. So this means I can issue an order to all infantry units in one section.
Which section did you choose?
The middle section.
Because there's loads of...
I had 5 infantry units in it. So I've moved these guys up here, got rid of a wire, got these guys into town. They moved too far to be able to battle.
I'm nodding and I'm just shaking the camera. It's ridiculous. Go on.
So I've got 3 left that are going to battle. 2 are engineers, which is great because it means they get to ignore terrain restrictions. And the 3rd is these guys. Unfortunately, they've wandered into a mine.
Do you want to see these guys first? See whether they blow up.
So what I do is I reveal the random number on that minefield from 0 to 4, and I roll that many dice.
What do you reckon it is?
I reckon. To be honest, I reckon it's 4.
I think it's 2. I think it's just enough to kill them.
0, 0, 0, 0.
Oh, it's a dud straight away.
It's 1.
Oh, is it? Sorry, it looks like a 0. No, that's a 0. Look, you're looking at it wrong.
Oh, it's 1!
It's a big
little white sausage in the middle. I thought it was a 1.
So basically, it's a magic eye minefield.
So good. I'm so pleased.
So those guys are okay. All right. Well, do some damage there.
They're gonna shoot in at -1 because you're in a town.
Yeah. So normally they get 3 dice.
3 because I'm next to you.
Yep.
I'm out there, but I'm only gonna get 2. And I'm gonna roll somewhere else so I don't roll off the table.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I'm just gonna roll here. Just on everything to make it confusing.
Nice. Yeah. Man, that's 2 dead.
2 dead.
Okay, cool. Chuck 'em.
Goodbye.
Into the
So now on to these guys.
Yes. Cool.
So what they're going to do, because they're engineers, they can remove the wire and battle at -1.
Oh, this is sick.
So they're 3 from it. They don't get any minuses from the terrain because they're engineers, but they get -1 because of the wire.
So 2 dice.
2 dice.
Oh
Another 2
it's a
casualties.
massacre. I really don't need this. I don't have a lot of frontline troops, and basically, I now have half as many as I did when I first started. Okay, and then these last ones.
With 3 dice.
Come on, guys, keep it together.
There's only 3 of them there, so I could do what you did, and I could destroy them all in one go.
That's not going to happen.
Make me so happy.
It's not going to happen. Right, come on.
I can't even hide my
Let's see it.
glee just thinking about it.
Ooh, so that's 2, and then they have to retreat. So they're going to retreat into that what's affectionately known as a hedgehog, which just provides them with a little bit of cover. I think it stops them from having to retreat again. So that was absolutely devastating.
Oh, and these guys get to move in, right?
Yes, they do. Follow up, so they get to sit and have a cup of tea in the ruins and remark upon a job well done.
So I didn't destroy any units, but I couldn't really ask for much more. I think mine didn't get blown up by the mines, so very pleased with that.
Job done. A good hour for the Nazis.
I'm getting a little bit nervous now because I've played a big card, and if it doesn't work, I might cry. So, contrary to Mike's advice, I decided to play all of my big cards as soon as I get them, holding nothing back. General advance.
Oh my god, look at all those red arrows, look at those big numbers. Oh my god.
2 units in each section.
Right, come on then, roll some dice, let's see what's going on.
Dice.
Who are you starting with?
I'm
You're going to start by moving the cat.
I'm starting with a massive cat.
Why are there always cats in my goddamn videos? Every time. Oh no! This Russian guy, he's in big trouble.
Cuts!
It's okay.
Stop filming!
I'm just going to stop filming while we mop this issue up. Right, so come on then, pushing that aside, what's happening down here then?
Okay, let's go from left to right. So, I am going to start with the infantry. They're going to attack these guys in the town.
Yep.
With 2.
Yep. Oh, 2 dead, that's it! And do you know what? He's got his first medal! Let me find you a medal, Gav. Let me find you a medal.
You need to play some music. Some like victory music.
We don't have any. You could do a... I don't know.
No, wait. Let's read that.
Congratulations, you got a point.
Thanks.
A Nazi point.
For your foe.
So, tanks, what are they doing?
They might as well go for him.
Cool.
They're going to have not really any hope because they've only got 1.
Yes.
And they have to roll a grenade.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep.
1 in 6.
Yes. Hooray! Star. Brilliant. Sorry, that wasn't for me. Do you want to do that again? Bothered. Right. Next. What's happening? Down the middle.
Next. Engineers.
Yes.
Attacking these guys with 3.
Oh man. So basically, all of my troops' days are numbered in this attack. This is really a problem. Oh, look at this guy! Look at this guy rolling! That's another medal.
So 2 medals means no crying.
Well done. And you might even get a 3rd. Imagine that.
If there's 3, I'll cry from joy.
Started this turn, you couldn't even buy a medal, and now look. Okay, so that's that.
They've been doing. These guys have got nothing to shoot at anymore.
Okay, so that's done, and then the right flank. God, it's such a good card, isn't it? You get to do so much stuff.
I'm gonna go for this chap.
This poor bloke. Hasn't he already suffered enough, right?
No, not at all.
Good. So you get 3 dice against him. He gets to ignore a flag if it gets rolled, a retreat flag, because he's in a hedgehog. Like that's gonna matter.
Yeah.
Whoa, just about dead. Bye, mate. See you later.
So that's.
Do you want to move in?
No.
Okay, cool. So they're sitting pretty in that city.
3
3rd medal.
medals.
God, yeah, that's troubling.
And then I'm only going to shoot at them with 1. Because I get -2.
Okay. Where are you rolling? Same place.
Same place. 1 dead.
Oh my god, what a turn! Suddenly, it's 4 to the Russians and 3 for Nazis, and this game...
Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles. I don't know anymore.
This game is on! Oh my god, what started so well for the Russians with some freakishly good dice rolling is really coming back to bite them in the ass now. So, Gav is about to start his sixth hour, as it were, of attacks. He's on 3 victory points. I'm on 4, but basically 2 of those are from factories that I just walked into straight at the start of the game. So look at all these Nazis, they're coming in force. I've lost all of my forward attacking units. I've got 1 sniper left over here who might be able to do a bit of damage, but I don't know. I think I'm in trouble there. And yet, the plan is kind of working. Like, these troops are getting sucked into the middle between all of my tanks, which are basically just going to sit still and do shooting, and these troops, which, when the time comes, are hopefully just going to surge forward and deal the hammer blow. I'm most worried about this big group of tanks over here. If they decide to risk it and go through that minefield and end up round my flank, I think I've got problems. But I don't think he's going to do that, so we shall see. I've also just drawn some excellent cards. Okay, Armour Assault is not especially helpful at this point. It lets my tanks like roll an additional die in close combat, and I don't really want to move them, so that's not especially handy. But artillery bombard, making my artillery able to shoot twice each turn, for a turn, is going to be fantastic when he gets a little bit closer. And I've just drawn firefight as well, which just lets 4 units just let rip with a load of guns. So one more turn, I think he's going to move into the pocket. And then I'll be able to do some serious damage. I'm crippled slightly by the fact that I'm not allowed to, because I'm the Russians, I'm not allowed to play my cards straight away. I have to put one under here, and then the next turn I get to play that card, so I've got to anticipate what's going on. So firefight is probably going to go under their next turn. But yeah, looks bad for the Russians, but I think actually I'm in a pretty decent position.
So it started off not very good. Mike pulled out some great cards and decimated some of my troops. But the last few turns have been really good. I've been pushing forward, I was patient, been pushing forward, I've been bringing forward most of my troops, and it's going well. I got 3 victory points in one turn. And if I can keep that up, then this is going to be great. My plan was to make sure all units were deployed and moving. That's pretty much gone to plan. I've still got these guys over here who need to be moved. But I've also got this card to move 3 units on the left. I've only got 3 units on the left, so they will be moved at some point. And I don't think the artillery need to be moved, a bit of a waste. I need to get these factory pieces, so those tanks are in the way. But if I can puncture them, I'm doing pretty well. The middle, I've got a lot of units in the middle compared to Mike's, so I might need to spread them out a little bit. On the right, it's pretty tight over here. There's not been many casualties either way, and there's 2 factories behind this. So I really need to try and do some damage to these. As I've been talking, I have just basically told myself what a good tactic is, so I kind of need to try and focus on the right. Now, I don't really have any cards that are going to help me there. I'm going to have to maybe use this one.
It's our 6th of the Russian advance, or lack of advance. It's all Nazis so far. Gavin has just almost completely burst through on this side. I was incredibly lucky this tank didn't die.
Almost.
All these guys surged forwards, and it potentially was going to be chaos, but they just about held. Come on, the Russians. I've got my 4 medals. You can't be a Russian general without having a shed load of medals attached to yourself. I know, right? And it's my go, more importantly, which means we get to do a little bit of retribution. So, looking under the Commissar chip, I've got...
Hang on.
Oh, what do you mean, hang on?
Hang on.
Why didn't you do the symbol?
I know!
Looking under the Commissar chip. A probe up the middle with 2 units, which doesn't sound that impressive.
Sounds rubbish. I thought it was going to be really good.
It is going to be really good because finally, you've moved into range of the artillery, which is going to be helpful for me, hopefully.
We've only got 1 artillery in the middle.
Oh yeah, shit! Right, so that's a problem. I'm going to be using 1 artillery anyway, and then I am also going to be moving these guys here. So these guys are going to move into there and get another victory medal, which I will swap out for a Russian one.
Seems like cheating to me.
No, it's fine, it's good. And then these artillery are going to shoot at these engineers here, so I get to roll 3, 3, 2 dice, ignoring terrain and line of sight and all that stuff. 1 dead, and they have to retreat.
Okay.
So I can do that, it's fine. So, plop. I presume you're going in there. Yeah, and that's it. I was hoping to do more than that because I thought I was going to use both my artillery, but that's fine. The thing I warned about at the start of the game was Gav's troops surging down the flanks, and it didn't look like it was going to happen at first, but that is very much happening now, so yes, we've got problems. I've expertly planned my last turn to be ready for this turn. Gav is continually attacking down the right and has managed to finally break through, which is a massive problem. These guys are half dead and have disappeared. And yeah, I don't really have much answer to it. Basically, I don't have enough guys. All my guys are stuck at the back. But what I did do last turn was play a special card and move both of my artillery to get a little bit closer to him, because I just need to deal with it. Like it's you know, they're such good units. I just need to get them into range of doing something deadly. So this turn, I predicted that I might be able to do this, and I've got a card called Firefight, which is it's so good. It's so good. I hope you can see it. So don't worry about reading it too much.
4 units to open fire. Units in a firefight may not be adjacent to an enemy unit and may not move.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Basically,
additional. Oh, it's so good.
It's boring. It's boring. It's basically what happens is, if you're not right next to a unit and you're shooting at them, you get to roll 8 more dice, which is what's going to happen. So
how many more dice?
1 extra dice.
Okay, not a load.
So I hope to do it with these artillery, but Gav moved here on his last turn, and because they're now next to them, that can't happen. So we're screwed.
But you can still do it to these. Oh no, because you have to.
Yeah, exactly. You have to attack the people that are next to you. So let's start with these tanks. So these tanks are going to shoot at these 2 guys here. So they normally they get 3 dice, because of the firefight they get 4.
Oh, no.
2 grenades. Oh, no. So those are both dead, and I get another sweet Russian victory medal, taking me up to 6. So he gets 10 to win, so that is quite helpful. Into the middle, so I've got a sniper. He's going to attack these guys. So normally he only gets 1 dice, but because it's a firefight, he gets 1 extra dice. So he's rolling 2. He needs to roll these. Well, yeah, let's see how he does. Yes, 2 dead.
You're kidding me.
Nope, because he gets to use the green thing as well. So there, bust, which is another medal, which is up to 7.
I hate you right now.
I know, right? These artillery over here can actually do the thing that they're supposed to do. So they're going to shoot these engineers. So they get 3 dice, but they get 1 more because of the firefight. So they get 4. It's 2 dead. Oh, I haven't quite killed them. That is pretty good.
I hate you.
And then the last thing is these blokes here shooting at those tanks. So they would normally get 2 dice, but they get 3 dice. Come on, guys. So it's 1 dead, and they have to retreat. I'm going to pop into there.
That was pretty good.
Super successful, super Russia, super victory. Yeah. So this feels quite make or break, actually, like the move you just made. Do you want to talk us through it?
This feels break.
Break? Not even a chance of make. What's happening?
I've played this game before, and it just feels break. So I've got to move out.
Okay.
Order 4 infantry units, basically.
Man, you've been getting some decent cards this game.
But your last go decimated me. And it completely changed my plans. I had a kind of double card whammy going on, and that's no longer happening. So now I'm just trying to score some points.
So where's the focus? What's happening?
So, as usual, focus down the right flank. I'm going to hopefully get rid of these guys.
Yeah, which would be another medal, which would be good.
Be another medal. I'm gonna...
This guy on his little suicide run.
This little guy, right? He's still got the same firepower as a whole unit. He's going for these chaps.
Okay. If he wipes them out, you get a unit, and you also get to move into the factory.
Not only that, he moves into the factory, then we're on equal factories, right?
Yeah, which means I have to rip 2 medals from my breast.
You rip 2 medals from me. And in fact, if you'd let me rip them off, I'd be very...
It's going to be disgusting, happy. But yeah, I guess it will happen. Okay, cool.
And the only other thing I've got is just, I had to do something else,
So that sniper might be
trying to get this sniper. Probably not going to happen.
Okay. What's happening first? Roll some dice. What are you going to kill?
Let's get rid of the sniper, because he's not very interesting.
Okay, fine.
So I'm going to go with 2.
Cool. So you need to roll.
I need to roll
just a grenade, and that's it.
No.
He's alive. They're hard to kill, those snipers.
Never mind. This is where the real battles are at. I'm going to go for these guys.
Yep.
With 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Can I kill them? I'd like it if I could.
Oh, so one dead, and then they've got to retreat backwards.
Where do you want them to go?
Just sort of more inland. Yeah, no, this side. No, the other one. Yep.
He's dead.
Okay. Not that it's going to matter much. And
can
then
I follow in?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you get to follow up, which is good. So you're protected by that hedgehog. And then
This is the real one.
yes, big time.
I mean, the odds are low, and I'm basically just giving you another another victory token here for when you kill my.
It's got to work, hasn't it? Basically, it has to work.
This is an important roll.
Go on. What happens?
One of your guys dies.
Oh no.
However, he blows up in a spectacular TNT explosion and kills the other two.
No, because it was a fireworks factory, right? How awkward. Actually, those factories are making barricades. How boring.
So,
Sum that up.
that might be the end of the game.
It's hour 11 of both of the battles. The Nazi advance, which seemed impossible to stop, has been stopped. They've basically struggled to really get over halfway, which is really lucky because I genuinely thought I was in massive trouble, especially down this right-hand side. Gav's played a card that lets him attack down the right-hand side about 75% of all of the turns that he's played, and it's been a real struggle to stop him. Yeah, I think we're nearly there. I've got 7 medals sellotaped to my body as we speak. 8 medals, in fact. So I need 2 more. I just need to kill 2 more units, and that is the game. I've got some decent cards, but none of those matter because I'm the commissars. Because I am the Russians, I've had to choose my card in advance, which means my next turn is going to be. I mean, it's a good one. An assault up the middle with all units. Oh my god, it's strong. Maybe it will be enough. Maybe the sniper might be able to just take out one of those guys. I've got artillery here, who might be able to just take out the other one, perhaps. And then a general surge forward from these blokes. I've had to retreat this tank because he was in danger of getting killed. I think maybe not next turn, but perhaps the turn afterwards is going to be the one, and I'm going to be there. I'm very interested to see what Gav thinks about the situation. I think he may be a little bit more down on it than I am.
I am pretty sure I'm about to lose. Which is ridiculous, because when you look at this board, I'm doing pretty well, right? I've destroyed quite a lot of his units, he's destroyed a lot of mine, but I've taken a lot of territory. But he's 2 away from victory. And I've only got 4, I'm 6 away. I think the crux of this lies in these factories. So these bits here and here and these 2, whoever controls the most of those gets 2 victory points. He controls 2. If I take one of them away from him, he'll have 2 less. He's also on this. Whoever controls that gets 1 victory point. So he may be on 8 victory points, but 3 of those can be easily taken away. I say easily, not so easily, because I'm pretty far away from taking any of them.
Last turn, Gav literally ripped some medals off of my breast by moving these tanks into this factory, which meant we shared one. So yeah, that was bad. So I've really gone for it. Luckily, I'd already played underneath my Commissar Chyort. Assault down the middle with absolutely everybody. It was high time these buggers down the end really got into the battle. So that's what's happened. I've surged forwards with all of these guys. I've taken this factory, which means I've got an advantage in numbers there. So I'm back up to 8, and I only need to get 10 to win. So 2 more kills. I might be able to do it this turn. I don't know. We're going to see now. So this artillery is going to be attacking these 2 poor little blokes here.
Can I do
So
that?
3, 3, 2, 2. That's how they work. So let's have a look. That's 1 dead. This sniper is going to snipe at this guy. Yeah, so he manages to kill him.
Whoa.
That's another medal. We haven't even got any medals out. What am I going to do? I'll take it for now. So that's me up to puts me up to 9.
Oh my god.
He's done a thing, they've done a thing. So, what have I got left? Not a lot. I can't do this turn.
Think about it.
No, I can't. I just do the maths. I can't do this turn. But I'm going to still do some shooting. So these fellows here are going to shoot at them. So 3, 2, 1. So they have to retreat 1. Where do you want them to go? Into the minefield? Or... Well, it doesn't affect them if they're retreating. So
why would I not go in there?
no, I don't know. So into the ruins. And then these blokes can only really shoot these tanks now. So they get 3, 2, but they get -1 because they're in a like town or city or factory structure. So they get 1 dice, which means they've got to leave. No, yeah, no, they do have to leave. Yeah, sorry. So
Right.
that's that. So I'm up to 9 medals. I've got 1 more to go. I've just got to survive 1 more turn probably, and then. I don't know, hopefully that's a good card. Come on! Russia, Russia! I don't know the Russian accent. Yeah, go on. What's going on?
I'm telling you, this hedgehog couldn't be any worse. If I could just get through there. Oh.
It's how those tanks have all game, right? It's in loads of them, just sitting there.
I could go through here, but it takes me another turn. Oh my god.
Man, what are you going to do? So, yeah, there's trouble brewing, right? Like, it's basically almost over. I'm on 9 medals, you're on 7.
Yeah.
But it's your turn, so
Yeah.
what are you going to do about it?
So A, B. Right, so you're on 9.
Yeah.
By virtue of the terrain that you occupy,
Yes.
not the units that you destroyed, partially.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, sorry. You're belittling the fact that I'm winning.
Yeah,
I understand. We're at that stage of the game. Already.
Basically,
Right.
I've done better than you, but you happen to be where the prizes are at. Not for long, boyo.
Okay. Well, show me who's boss then. What's happening? Show me who's the Nazi boss.
So if you destroy any one more of my units in this game, over for
Yeah.
me, unless I take away your home prize of these terrain.
Yes. How do you plan on doing that?
Well, I have a idea. Let's see if it works. I'm ordering all units on the right.
Okay. On your right. So that's this side.
Mm-hmm. So the engineers are moving in here. The idea being, if they kill these guys, they'll move into the factory. Yeah?
Yes.
We'll be on 1 factory each,
Yes.
and you will lose 2 victory.
Yes. Correct. So we'll both be on 7.
We'll both be on 7.
Yep.
What am I on?
7.
Yeah. If I destroy them, I'll be on 8.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Fine. All right. Well, let's see what happens.
So I'm going to move these guys here. They're better. They're less likely to be destroyed, and they've got more chance of destroying.
Okay, that is a bit worrying. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Or if I've got the sniper.
He can't see anything, though, can he, from there? You got a building and a load of troops in the way. Even the best sniper in the world, even Hawkeye couldn't get
But
through
line
that.
of sight isn't blocked for a sniper,
What are you talking about?
right?
Yes. He has to have line of sight. Don't pick that. I can see you looking at the rule book. Don't pick at the rule book. You've got to be able to see what you're shooting at. Oh my god. Right.
Alright, pause it.
No, I'm not pausing it. I'm going to put everybody through this at home. They have to watch you like look through the rules.
Snipers.
I'm not telling you.
Give me a minute. You go cut to something interesting. I'm the little Russian mouse.
Well, I'm the Nazi Gruffalo.
There's no such thing as a Nazi Gruffalo. I'm gonna get to 10 victory points and you won't have any.
Well, let's see about that, little mousey. Blah, 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 blah. It looks like I paused it, but I haven't. Gav, you've been looking at that page for 6 minutes.
We'll assume for now that he needs that much.
What do you mean assume? He just looks at the rules.
What? Attacking with these guys first.
Yeah, good. The engineers, so they ignore cover.
With 3.
Yeah.
Over here. Just getting rid of the other dice.
Ooh, 2 dead, and they have to retreat. Well, that's it. 2 dead. They're gone. Which means you move in, which means again I have to remove 2 medals from my hairy Russian chest.
Give me that.
Disgusting.
Wait.
That's 4. That's 2 too many. One of those isn't even a medal. It's a minefield.
Yes.
I'll pick those up.
I am going to take your artillery. I have to. I've got nothing else I can do.
You're not going to kill them though, right?
So I have to roll. I'm only going to go with 2 dice, right?
Yes. And you have
So
to
I
get
need 2
grenades.
grenades.
Yeah.
Do they retreat?
Yeah. They don't have to retreat because they're in ruins, so they're fine. Oh my god!
I get 1 more. So I'm on
8.
8.
And
And
I'm
you're
on
on
7.
Oh, look who's in the lead
Gab,
now!
you've taken the lead for the first time this entire game.
Wow.
Oh my days.
What's important?
Come on, Russia. Say
Why
that
are you
again.
filming me?
Because say the thing you just said.
If you don't kill me, I can guarantee I can win next turn.
Okay.
He's like, without even a battle, I can just waltz in and win next turn.
Whose go is it though?
Yours.
My go, right?
I didn't even think about the fact that if I just move out of the factory, then you've got automatically 1 more than me, and hence you get 2 victory points.
Right, take hold of this. It's happening.
It's almost inevitable.
It is. Well, I don't know. It's yeah, it might happen.
So you're going to get 3 dice, and
Did I play the card?
Yeah, you did.
Good, it's got it, it's there. Okay, yeah, fantastic. So I've assaulted up the left, which sounds very impressive, but actually what it means is I've got 1 unit, so it's these artillery, and they're going to shoot at these guys in the factory literally next door. They get 3 dice because they're right next to them. They ignore terrain.
Wait, before you roll, let me reiterate. If you don't kill me here, I will win. I will move these guys into the factory. Game over.
Fine. So let's see if these guys die. Eh? Come on, this is make or break. These losers disappear off into Nazi graves.
Oh my god!
I get 2 victory points for having more factories, and I get 1 more victory point for killing those guys, which is 10. Go on, get in there. That's a minefield. That's another allied thing. Are you getting this? Are you getting this on tape?
Oh, we found out a battery.
No! Disappointing.
How do you feel?
I'm tired. That's hard. It's like, yeah, like being in charge of the defense of Stalingrad. That's really fucking difficult.
When I saw them, I didn't see the grenade at first, and I was like, yes! I'm gonna just waltz back in and win. That's not the first time this game has ended 1 move away from the other person winning.
I know. It's incredibly well balanced. Surprisingly well balanced, considering how much randomness there is in terms of, like, you know, you have to just use the cards they're giving you, and sometimes that means you can't do really important things that you really want to do with the most important part of your army. But that's the game, and it happens to both people as well, right? It's not just like one-way traffic, so that's tough.
Well, good game, good victory, good luck rolling the dice.